Hey, it's Jeff Salzenstein here, founder of Tennis Evolution, and I've got a quick case study for you. It's going to help you out so you can serve better. You can learn the methodology that I have as the serve surgeon. Sound cool? You want to look at a transformation or a change that this player has made with his serve. Now, before we get started, make sure that you like this video if you enjoyed it, you've got a lot of value out of it, and feel free to share this channel and this video with others, because the way that we can spread the good word about what we're doing at Tennis Evolution, the way we can do that is with your help, and we're giving a lot of free content. Hopefully you'll feel like you can reciprocate. Now, on to the video. On the left here is a client, came to me this summer, and we were working on his serve, and I want you to notice, and this is a common problem that players make, notice what's happening with the racket here when the ball is released. You see how that opens up there? See how the tip of the racket is pointing towards me, towards the back fence, towards the video camera? That is a no-no, because what's going to happen is you're going to have this open racket face here. You're not going to be able to get as much topspin. You're going to lose power. You're losing that whip-like effect on the serve, and you're not going to have as much consistency either. Now this player does bring it back into a pretty good position. So he actually makes up for it. A lot of players keep that racket face open, so I commend him for making that adjustment. But, you know, it's a lot of wasted extra motion. Like, he doesn't need this. He can just take the racket from here and then bring it up like Roger Federer into that trophy position right here. So he can get to that position sooner. Now, I gave him this tip, among other things. There's more in the serve that we can break down, but for today, I want to focus on that first move, which is so important, and I know many of you can improve your first move, and this should help. So again, we see that racket tip pointing towards us here, towards the back fence. Now, this is a month later, okay? Literally a month later. He sends me this video about 6 weeks later. I hadn't worked with him since the one time we were together, and I want you to notice the racket face now. See how he's trimmed the fat? He's taken all the extra swing out of it. Okay, I love this. I love the direction that this serve is going. Look at this trophy position here. Look at the racket. Now let's forward and compare the difference. Again, this is a better position than this one. You can see how the racket and the arm are in more of a straight line, whereas the arm is here and then it kind of flips up. And he was able to do that without that extra racket face opening up. Now, the next stage for him is what I would coach him on is this is more of an abbreviated serve. So what I'd like to see is when he releases this racket, I'd like to see the racket down here by his knee or by his waist. So we're going to start him in a drill called the 3/4 serve, where you hold the racket here instead of starting in a full motion. A lot of players start in the full motion and they miss it. They miss that first move ability, what they can do with it. So I'm going to start the racket down here hanging, and then he's going to toss the ball, and then he's going to bring the racket up and get to this position. So there'll be a little more lag with the racket. Okay, so that's the next adjustment I want him to make. But I love how that racket face stays closed, and it's simple to trophy position. This is a great improvement, and this is an example of how you can improve your serve incrementally, step by step, by focusing on the right things. Most players are not focusing on the right things, but that's what we're doing here. As the serve surgeon, as the founder of Tennis Evolution, I want to help you with that. Now, again, if we provided great value with this video, I should say, make sure you give us a thumbs up, like the video, okay? Subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you can get updated on future videos that we'll be releasing. We value your opinion. We want comments and questions to be left below. The more engagement, the better. Please share this with others, and we do have a free gift. There are 3 myths that almost all players are falling for when it comes to the serve. I don't want you to fall for these myths. I don't want you to keep making the same mistakes over and over again. If you click the link in the description below or somewhere in this video, we can help you avoid these 3 myths, avoid the mistakes that you're making on your serve, and improve and transform and get to the next level. Thanks for your time today. Again, Jeff Salzenstein, and we'll see you at the next video. Thanks so much.